Recording in progress.
Hi everyone. I wish you all a very happy new year. So, since this is the beginning of a new year, year 2026, I just thought of give a brief introduction about myself and about the uh, class setup. Since there are certain students who have joined, there are a lot of students actually who have joined newly for our classes, right? Uh, So actually, you all know about me, but since there are new students, I just thought of giving a brief introduction about myself as well. Uh, I'm Uthpala Wijedasa, so some know me as Piyumi Wijedasa, right? So if I talk about my educational background, I completed my first degree in biological science at University of California. Then after that, I once I started the teaching career. I completed the postgraduate diploma in education at the Open University of Sri Lanka, and after that, I started as a government school teacher in year 2010. Um that was at the most prestigious government school, the boys' school in Colombo. Since 2010, I had served there for nearly 14 years until year 2024. Meanwhile, I was able to complete the Master of Education as well to serve as a teacher, to get the professional qualifications and all these. Actually, yeah, I was able to learn about the different teaching methods as well as to identify the student's mind and the educational psychology part. And so I gained a lot of actually knowledge to serve as a successful teacher. Then we started those online classes in year 2020 because of the COVID pandemic. And now I am conducting only the online classes, right? So some parents have a problem when they are talking about online classes. Some have a hesitation, actually, I know that. But in my case, actually the students who are in the classes as well as the parents know how the method is going on. It is compulsory for all the students to turn on the videos because individual attention is given to each and every student, right? So this is something a different online session, right? So you have to join and see the difference, right? Um, so they are uh, actually the student participation is taken to the maximum, and we are following different methods to get the maximum student engagement, and therefore there is a very less chances for the students to do something else during the sessions or just to stand up and go somewhere else. Actually, it is compulsory to keep the video on, and we have some other interactions as well during the classes by asking questions and many more methods, right? Um, and this is to inform the parents of the children who have newly joined, right? The others know this. And if I talk about the classes that we are having, um, grade 6 and 7 classes, we are conducting for 2 hours, right? So they are, and If I mention about grade 8 and 9, we are conducting the class for 2.5 hours a week. So for these 6 to 9, 6, 7, 8, 9 classes, actually we are doing the theory and questions both together in the same class, right? We have already started. We started the classes in December, and those who have joined late, they can get the previous class recordings as well. We upload the videos to the YouTube, and you can get the YouTube link, and as well as you can get the Zoom recordings as well. Zoom recordings will be expired after 1 month, but any of you can watch the YouTube recordings. Then some parents ask, how do we do the practical sessions? Actually, for most of the theory parts, especially physics, I'm sharing the videos for these practicals. So students gain the experience, and some of the things that we can do in the class itself, I ask the students to be prepared with the simple stuff that they can find in their home, right? So we will do some of the practicals here, as well as most of the practical videos are shared. So it would be a very interesting session for all the students. And once you join, you will get to know what are the other things that we are doing in our classes to get the participation of the students, right? So these are very interactive sessions. And if I mention about grade 10 and 11, actually, you know that we have to cover a somewhat big syllabus, right? Within 2 years, because these students are getting prepared for the O-level exam. Therefore, actually, we are doing the theory session 2.5 hours a week. So during that time, it is really difficult to discuss the questions. So as a government school teacher, during that period, from year 2010 to year 2024, I have worked as a paper marking examiner as well. So they are actually a teacher gets a lot of knowledge in order to teach the students, in order to guide the students to write the answers in order to get marks. Actually, most of the students nowadays, they have the knowledge, but they don't know how to express their ideas, how to write the answer exactly in order to get marks, right? Because they should be practiced to write the answers according to the marking scheme. Therefore, we have to give the proper guidance. Because of that, we are having the paper classes for grade 10 and 11 separately. And we are having the theory class on one day for 2.5 hours a week. Then for grade 11, actually, we are having a paper class for 2 hours. Then grade 10 at the beginning, since we can't discuss a lot of questions, we are having the session only for 1.5 hours, but later on it will also be extended for 2 hours. Actually, before the exam, you can get the experience. You can ask from the other students, those who have faced the exam, those who have joined our classes. Actually, we discuss almost all the past paper questions, and the students are supposed to write answers alone, then within a given period of time, and we have discussed all the questions in the class itself, right? Then we write the answers for the uh, model paper questions, some of the past term test papers even. So from year 2016 onwards, for the prevailing curriculum, uh, and there are so many past papers we have written. We are writing the answers for all these questions. We are discussing the answers before the O-level exam, right? That is our target. So these are well organized. Then regarding grade 6 2026, they are starting they have already started. We have started the sessions. We had an introductory session from September 2025 onwards for 3 months to prepare, to give the basic knowledge, to lay the foundation for English medium studies. For 3 months, we had that introductory session, and on December, we started the grade 6 first module. Actually, they are facing the new educational reforms. So we have almost done the first module for grade 6 students. So the advantage is not like a physical class. If you become absent in a physical class, you can just ask for the note from a friend. But here, since you are provided with the previous recordings, or if you feel that this part should be learned thoroughly, I have to get this more, then you can watch the past recordings. That is a very big advantage. And we are going to launch an LMS as well. Soon we will launch that and inform all of you. Actually, we are doing the basic things that are needed to have that LMS, a learning management system. You may have the experience with some other places about an LMS, then it would be very beneficial for you all, since you can get the access for the past recordings. And once you become absent, you can just go through the recording and join the next session. Then you can keep the continuation of the lessons, right? And the students are free to ask questions during the class when they have any problem related to the sessions. And actually, not only the theoretical knowledge, not only the subject knowledge in our classes, actually we believe that not only education, this subject matter, these will not make a complete personality. Therefore, we have to add the values as well, right? Therefore, that those things are also discussed in our sessions. Actually, most of the parents appreciate that. Since I'm also a mother of 3 children, I also have that experience. So we have to give them this, not only the subject knowledge, actually, we have to teach them the values as well, right? Then only we will be able to make a complete individual with a very uh, good value system as well as the knowledge. Then we encourage the students not only to follow our science subjects, but also the other subjects as well. We guide them how to manage their work with the extracurricular activities. They are must at school, right? So they are essential, once again, to develop your personality, develop the personality of the students. Therefore, it is a must to do the extracurricular activities at school, the sports and clubs and societies, all these. And meanwhile, they have to manage their time with their studies as well. So we guide the students for all this. So it would be a different experience. Um, then regarding the assessments, actually now it is said for the new grade 6, they are not going to have term tests. They will have continuous assessments, modular basis. With the activities, they will be given marks. But actually, any one day they will have to face an exam, right? Therefore, they have to be prepared for that exam mentality as well. I'm not telling that the students should be pressurized to do the work, to study. Actually, without doing like that, for all the students from grade 6 to 11, we are having the assessments. Sometimes they will have unit tests, sometimes monthly tests, and they will be prepared for the term tests as well before the school term tests. We have done these in the past. Uh, Then what I have to request from the parents is actually please make us a proper environment for the students to do the studies at home. When they are engaged in these online studies, they have to have a proper place. Actually, they are in the safest place. They are in the home, in their own home, and the parents can even pay their attention. They can keep an eye on them, right? Therefore, it is very convenient, I think, for all of you, and there is no any transportation needed, right? Therefore, you will be able to uh, manage the stuff. Really, it would be cost effective as well, since you don't need to transport them, and they are safe at home. But you have to have a proper internet connection, as well as it is compulsory to keep the video on, and the student should be able to give the answers by turning on the mic. Therefore, the devices should be uh, properly prepared before the session, and that is a must. So that is for the benefit of the students. Therefore, please make a suitable place for them to study. Because in some of the cases, when I ask questions, I have seen the students are looking here and there, because it would be noisy inside the house, right? Therefore, please make a proper silent environment for them to engage in their studies. And the other thing is just have a proper internet connection, and to have a good webcam as well, to turn on the video as well as to unmute and give the answers. So those are the things I have to mention. And meanwhile, if you have any problem, you can contact me through this number. You can send a WhatsApp message, or else you can just make a call. And I will be sharing a Google form as well to get the information of the students, because that uh, we felt that it is also important during the previous disaster conditions. There came a requirement of getting information of the students. Therefore, I will be sharing a Google form soon. So please enter the relevant information and submit that. And regarding the payments, actually, we have never removed students from our groups if the parent has informed that there is a difficulty in making the payment, right? So actually, we believe that, well, I believe that it is it is the right of a student to get a proper education. So if any student is facing a difficulty in making the payment, and if they have informed me personally, I don't mention about the payments. I never mention about the payments in the class. So they can inform me personally about this. Then they can retain in the group and continue their studies, because it's the most important thing. If a student learns something and improve their status, that's the pleasure of me. Um, so when we launch the LMS, actually, you will have to make the payment on the first week of each month, because uh, the access will be given free on the first week only, the LMS. Then after that, the students who have made the payment and those who have informed and who have got the access free, uh, they can only join the sessions. So that's all that I have to mention for the moment. If actually I didn't take a live parents meeting, because it would be difficult for most of the parents to join at one time. Therefore, I'm just recording this and sharing with you all. Then I hope that it would be much more convenient for all of you to watch this leisurely. and get the suitable steps for the benefit on behalf of your own children. Thank you so much. If you have anything, if you need any further clarification, you can contact through this number.